So welcome back. We're here in Houston, here at the ASNT 2023, the annual conference. It's been great so far. I've been having a great time. How about you?
I've been having a great time, Haley.
Yeah, so just as a reminder, I'm Haley Cowens.
And I'm Gara Liming.
Yeah, so in addition to it being ASNT 2023, it is also NDT Week. So Gara, do you want to tell me a little bit more about NDT Week?
Yes, so last year we started celebrating NDT Week during annual conference, and that's what we do. We've got a video that we've interviewed people. NDT Week's just about talking about NDT and celebrating everybody that's in the field of NDT and all the hard work that they do. So we just like to just give back a little more to our NDT friends.
Yeah, and so as we're sitting here, we're getting ready to check out the keynote and the exhibit hall. I'm really excited about the exhibit hall this year. We've got a lot of great stuff going on in there.
It's one of the largest exhibit halls we've had.
Well, I think, didn't Barry say yesterday it's the largest?
Yeah,
So
square footage wise.
Yeah, absolutely. And so that'll be really exciting. There's a lot going on, including as we talked a little bit about in our last broadcast, the silent auction for the ASNT Foundation. And so we'll actually be joined here in a moment by John Iman, and he's going to talk a little bit more about the ASNT Foundation.
So what are you going to be looking for in the exhibit hall, Haley?
I always love the exhibit hall. I love seeing all of the technology. It's not being in the NDT field on the ground, it's something that I don't get to see very often. At ASNT, we do so much with NDT, but we hardly ever get to play with the equipment and see how it all really works, So that's always really fun for me, is getting to see all of the latest technology and how excited everybody is.
And just the energy in there is just amazing.
That's what I really love about this industry, is like the people that are in it are NDT geeks. They love playing with the toys, they love seeing the new stuff, and they love learning as much as they can. And that's something that really appeals to me. It's everybody who's in NDT really feels passionately about it and loves it. So
I love hearing all their NDT stories.
Yes, definitely.
Here we have Mr. John Iman with us. Welcome, John. John is the immediate past chair of the board of directors and also the ASNT Foundation president.
Thank you for being here, John.
Well, thank you all for having me. What's better than one person with a microphone? 3 people with a microphone.
So we wanted to talk to you because we've done a lot of things. We're doing a lot of things with the ASNT Foundation at this year's show. So on Saturday, we had the golf tournament, the first annual golf tournament to raise money for the foundation. So you were at that. Do you mind telling us a little bit about what that experience was like?
Absolutely. It was
And how did you do?
Well, we did. We could have done better, but our team actually came in third, and we had a great time. And we had a great team, and I was by far not the. Thank goodness we had a great team. But a lot of fun. It was great to have that golf tournament get off the ground, quite literally, for our foundation, for our first event, something to really build on. We had some wonderful sponsors. We had great participation. We also had some great weather, so we were very, very fortunate to have that, and look forward to growing on that next year in Las Vegas.
Yeah, so myself and Gara were at the tournament as well. Thankfully not golfing for everybody involved, but it was a lot of fun. It actually kind of made me want to give it a try sometime because everyone there seemed to be having so much fun. So what is the mission of the ASNT Foundation? Why have we started this arm?
So that's a great question, and it's a job that we are going to do a little bit better job moving forward, kind of messaging that out to not only our members, but to the industry. I mean, when you look at the foundation, we're chartered with basically 2 areas, and you can kind of summarize it as far as growth and giving. And we are actually, the fun part of the association and the foundation is we are actually wanting to give money away, and we are actually wanting to do that in a way that really affects NDT. And the 2 ways that are very, very important are, number 1, technology. So we are actually going to go through a process, and we are going to award people all across the world opportunities for true research and development in the space of non-destructive testing. So we're super excited about that. We're going to kind of be the clearinghouse for that. We're going to work with institutions, universities, companies, the whole 9 yards, OEMs, to get that research and development. The other piece that's also equally as important has been the age-old challenge as far as getting people to know about our industry. Right. First part of that is to actually message about our industry, working with ASNT and our advocacy side. But the other piece is to actually get them involved from a workforce development standpoint. It's such a wonderful career. There's so many wonderful opportunities, yet no one knows about, number one, the industry, and then number two, about the opportunities. So we're really chartered as a foundation to solve that riddle and to grow our industry and to grow our people individually as well as within industry.
Great. So how can people support the foundation's work?
So there's all sorts of opportunities. There's everything that's from simple aspect of giving. I mean, you can literally, and I will take this opportunity to plug, you can go to the asndfoundation.org and actually donate and give, as well as, again, continue to help us get the word out about the foundation, about the fact that we are doing research and development and that we are doing workforce development, and we want to lead that for our industry. It's our responsibility, and it's a wonderful organization and a wonderful industry.
So what are you looking forward to most here at ASNT 2023?
So it's always just great to see people. I mean, it's some of the best people I know in the entire world are in NDT. It's a huge world of possibilities, but yet when it comes down to the people, it's kind of a small family. But I'm super excited to see all of them. Also excited to see a bunch of the technologies, and have some fun along the way. And go Astros.
Great. So thank you so much for joining us, John. And hopefully for all of you watching out there, we'll see you next year in Las Vegas for the next golf tournament. And maybe if you're lucky, you'll see me try to play golf a little bit, which I think would be really funny to watch. So thank you so much.
Thank you, John.
Thank y'all.
Here we are with Brent Moulton. Hopefully you've seen him. He is one of our faces of NDT. He's actually the original face of NDT. And the new unboxing series as well that he's been doing for us. What else, Brent?
Oh man, I do so much. So I'm also on the Standards Council. I'm the chair of the Technician Resource Development Committee. And pretty much whatever ASNT's got for me, I'm all about it.
Yeah, we are so grateful for everything that you do for ASNT. So what makes you want to be involved and to really share your love of this industry?
You know, I mean, that's really it. It's just like, so I never really had a great career, you know, like after high school. You know, I was like a warehouse manager, and that was good, but I was always looking for something more. And then as soon as I found out about NDT, I'm like, man, this is the career for me.
How did you find out about NDT?
You know, my older brother was going to go to Ridgewater, so, and that's a college up in Minnesota. And, you know, so I kind of knew about it a little bit about like, okay, it's X-ray and welds. And basically, I just kind of was like, you know what, I need to look into this a little bit more. And, you know, I love science, like the physics and stuff. So I'm like, oh, this is perfect. And got my first job inspecting ethanol plants throughout the Midwest and just ran with it. I've been down to Houston working. I've been all over the country. And then most recently up in Prudhoe Bay, Alaska, working in the oil field up there. And yeah, so I've been all over the place and just enjoying it along the way.
So I know you're going to be walking around the exhibit hall, checking out some of the new equipment kind of as part of your NDT Unboxed role. And for those of you who haven't checked it out yet, the pilot episode is available on YouTube, so I definitely encourage you to check that out. So what are you most excited to see in the exhibit hall?
I got to say the CRDR stuff. You know, I love that new tech out there. And I mean, of course, like the UT stuff, because I do a lot of UT. That's kind of my specialty. And but yeah, like there's the phased array stuff, you know, time of flight, you know, all the new UT methods or techniques.
So you're probably super excited about the UT competitions.
Oh yeah, yep. I'm actually gonna go help set up that here in a moment, and then tomorrow's the kickoff for it. So yeah.
Yeah, we have one for level 2s and then one for level 3s, correct?
Yes. Yep. Yeah, like last year it was a good success. So yeah, we're just trying to double down on that and make it even better.
Yeah, and for those of you watching, so we're filming this on Monday, but actually when you're watching it, that will be the kickoff of the UT competition on that next day.
Yeah.
So
And we will talk more about that.
yeah,
for
absolutely. So thank you so much for joining us, Brent.
Anytime.
Yeah, thanks,
Awesome.
Brent.
Totally.
We'll be broadcasting throughout the conference, and as a reminder for those of you who are not in Houston with us, be sure to check out social media because we'll be continuing to post updates there to let you in on the fun.
Yeah,
And-
ASNT, hashtag ASNT23 or hashtag ASNT 2023.
Yeah, great.